So a lot of people spend time on planning to have kids and how they're going to raise them in their life. A lot of people spend time in planning where they're going to go to college or what they're going to do for a career. A lot of people spend time focusing on what their next move in life is. But not enough people spend time in figuring out how is their life going to end. And I think you should spend some time thinking about that. I do. I have. And I'm going to tell you how I see my life ending. By the grace of God, I see my life ending in Florida, doing what I love the majority of the time, being able to achieve a life goal of self-sufficiency with regards to my income, with regards to my creative space, staying healthy until I could, no longer physically take care of myself, and making the most of each day, spending time by the beach. A cherry on the top would be to get my mom down here before she passes, but there's some things there I can't control. How does my life end? I think my life is positioned now to end well. Will it end well? I mean, we don't know. But what happens also when you plan how is your life going to end, you're actually living life. So each day that clicks by, your life is ending. As I make this live feed, it's 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're another day closer to death. You're older. You don't get today back. You don't get time back. How is your life going to end? Well, look at how did your day end? How did your past week end? How did your past year end? Your life is right now. And every day you die, you get closer to death anyway, if you don't die. Now, I know there's some sick people out there. They want to fantasize. They want to masturbate about how to commit suicide. I don't want to go down that road because that's a different mindset, and I understand that mindset. I don't want to mock that mindset because I understand how hard life can get mentally, where people entertain that. So I'm not going to speak to that. But I want to say that I understand it. But this title is focused on making decisions in your life so that you die the way you want and you live the way you want. Because what makes me sad is not talking about how I'm going to die. Thank you, Hank. It's focused on how I want to live. There's a scripture that says you should think about death more than you think about birth. Why is there a scripture in there that says that? I think it says that, and it has nothing to do with religion. I think it says that because I think you should always be mindful of the shot clock of life. Because what happens when you are in the rat race, if you get caught in the system of how society is structured, society is structured to basically, work you till you drop. Society is structured that you have to make the decisions for your own life. There's no, even though I know sometimes people hate on government and maybe sometimes government does overreach, but really the government's not designing your life. There's systems in place by the government to try to keep a certain level of structure in society. But no one is stopping you to make certain decisions in your life. The government didn't stop me from applying to jobs. The government didn't stop me from selling everything I own, getting in my car and moving to Florida. The government didn't stop me doing any of that. I know a lot of times people want to act like the government will stop you, and there's laws I have to comply with. So, but what I'm here to tell you is really the only thing stopping you from living how you want and to die how you want is for you to go out there and build your life and die on your terms. But when I say die on your terms, what I'm saying is every day we die is that you're making the most of your life every day. You know, I remember a couple times I got caught in a bad relationship. I said, I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die with this type of anxiety, this type of stress. It ain't worth it. Now I remember being in New Jersey, so I don't want to die here. I remember being in my house. I don't want to die in this house. I remember talking to a friend I worked with one time, and I asked him, I said, well, what's your dream? Do you want to? He goes, Sam, I'm going to die in my house. I don't think he said hopefully, but that's what he was saying. And so I think you should give thought to how you want to die, how you want to live, and I think you should take action. Not to hurt yourself, but to help yourself live a better life. Because no one's going to make that decision for you. I know people want to act like someone else is making the decision. But it's not your child that's making the decision for you. Because let me tell you something, a lot of people I know that have kids, they keep telling me, well, my kids are in a certain school, I don't want to pull them out. Look, you know, I don't want to tell people what to do, but, you know, all I'll tell you is this. That guides me. The urgency to live and the brevity of life and what I take serious and how much energy I put into something. The older I get, I realize how limited the time is, even though life can drag. And I have to do things I don't want to do, but do I want to die living like this? I don't want to die. You know, so some things I say, there's no way, I can't. And I pray for the grace of God that, you know, you can get out of certain situations, but that's just what I want to share. And let's go to all live comments. Hank Life, man, thank you for the super chat, brother. I see that. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Read each and every live comment. Every night on this YouTube channel, I go live. We talk about a variety of issues. You know, so join us. Usually around 8 p.m. I go live. I also notify people on my Instagram that I go live. My Instagram is the word inspire, the symbol _38. And I enjoy it. I enjoy this time at night. Sometimes it's humorous, sometimes it's serious, but it's always a mixture of things. It's a mixture of some deep thoughts, some fun, some laughter, and encouragement to live your best life now, responsibly, and realizing that no one else is really coming to make decisions for you. No one's really coming to save you as far as what you need to do to change your life. You know, you're it. You know, I remember one like day I was looking around in life. I said, man, who's going to change my life? And I'm looking around, only me. I'm the only one that can change my life. You know, I mean, people help you. You need help. I've gotten help. So I certainly don't want to sit here on some high horse. But what I've learned is I just focus on what I can control. And then you hope you get breaks along the way. Hydration break. Woohoo first. Good to see you, woohoo. Chad, what? Chad, Buck Porter. Buck Porter, good to see you, man. Made sure to. Buck Porter, he was listening to some Sade today. Good to see you, Buck. He's from South Florida. Sade is a great soul singer from the 80s. I listened to her today, too. I was listening to a song called Flow. Great song by Sade. Flow is the name of the song. YouTube that, man. Very magical. Colin, hey, Chad. What's up, brother? Buck, get in here tonight, brother. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's good to see you, man. Good to see good people. Good to see good people. Chad, yeah, Chad, word. Antonio, hello, sir. Hello to you, Antonio. How are you, man? How do you guys want to die, man? If you want to, I appreciate if you leave a comment. Let me know how you want to die. How do you want your days to end? Are you living the life you want to live? Hank, where do you stay in Florida? Well, South Florida region, I just travel all over because for me to stay legal and compliant, I have to go to different campgrounds. There are some free campgrounds in Florida. There's some I pay for, and there's some, Walmarts for one night or truck stops for one night. But I just move around. So I don't have one area that I could say I stay all the time. But certainly, you can either get a camping membership. I know a lot of people now have been promoting on YouTube the 1,000 Trails, which seems like a good deal. I think like $1,000 for the year, but you just have to move to different campgrounds, especially if you had an RV, you get full hookups. But some of those campgrounds may not be desirable. For me, I live out of a car, out of a Jeep, so I really don't need full hookups. But that's, if I had an RV, I would look at something like that. If you're on a budget, there's a lot of different ways to do it. The main thing is you just have to be willing to move. If you're not willing to move, then you can look at renting somewhere in an RV park or, a variety of different ways. But I love Florida. I love South Florida specifically. I've traveled all over Florida, other than the Panhandle. I've been in North Florida, South Florida, East Coast, West Coast. I tend to favor the Southeast, but everything is relative to different cultures and what you like out of Florida. Thank you again, Hank, for the super chat, brother. I appreciate that. I love the drop. Hey, everyone. Antonio, how are you tonight? Yeah, I feel good overall. Good to see you, brother. I feel good overall. I do feel good. I feel thankful. I want to show compassion on people who don't feel good, because there's certainly I'm always conflicted in my mind, right? Especially as I'm mature and I've been through more failures and ups and downs. Like sometimes I'm real excited and I say I got to pull myself back, not from being too excited, because I know there's people out there hurting. But at the same time, if I'm too mellow tone and I just speak to all the hurt and I don't speak to any encouragement and fire, then there's no passion. It's a balance as I get older to try to find that balance of being encouraged and passionate and fired up, but then also realizing I understand life. You understand? So I know there's a lot of hurting souls out there for a variety of reasons, emotionally, physically, financially. I understand it. So it's like I search sometimes for what spirit to tap into as far as how I come across. So sometimes I just take a deep breath and I just say, well, because I don't write any of this stuff down. I mean, I write down general topics or things that I think about throughout the course of the day about life. And this is what I think about. And sometimes I think about, Sam, how do I want my life to end? I say, I want to do what I did tonight. I want to walk on the beach. I want to flirt with a girl in Starbucks. I want to see you guys virtually. You guys are my friends, virtual friends, low commitment, but good connection. And, like I said, I mean, for the most part, and I want to use my creative gifts full time. I want to live a simple life. I want to live as free as I can from the burdens of this world, and I would like to make a positive difference in my own way. I know you can never save the world. I know you can't save everyone. And sometimes that's why I'm always conscious not to tie my goals to other people, because everyone has to do the work of their own life. But I hope to help in a little way. Loyalty means everything. What's up, Sam? What's up to you, man? How are you, Chad? I think it's healthy to acknowledge the end. Me and you on the same page. As to be able to realize not to take life too seriously. Well, I totally agree with that, brother. Now, I like to laugh and I like to have a good time. Even last night, my live feed was all having a good time. And we're going to have a good time tonight, too. And that's what it's about. Look, laughter is good for the soul. And so life is a combination of all those things. Got to have a good balance and mix. Linda, your pass, your death date once a year. Yes, that's true. Your birthday. And that's the value of a birthday, to basically document on a calendar how many years you've been alive on this earth. The average life expectancy is 78. So on average, if you take 78 and you minus your current age, that's about how much time you have left on average. And, but there's nothing sad. Like right now, if you're watching this and you're 72, should you cry and start to plan your will? Well, no, I mean, I already have a will. You should have a will no matter what age you are for the most part. And that's it. You should live your life. But, if you're waiting for your grandkids to tell you, look, grandpa, now it's time to live your life. You know, if you're waiting for your 20-year-old kid, if you're waiting for your 70-year-old mother to tell you, go ahead and live your life, you know, what I found in life is everyone's trying to just maintain their own sanity. People want to encourage you. There's a lot of good people that want to see you live your dream. I really have experienced that. I think there's more good people than bad. But after all the encouragement, everyone's just trying to hold their own sanity, and I understand that. You have to really get in your own mind, and you have to push yourself to live how you want to live, and to, you know, die how you want to die, as far as the life you're living, you know, and how you're going to go, and what you're going to do, and what you're going to leave behind, and it matters. Jesus, you make me sad. Well, I'm sorry, brother. I just got to speak my truth, man. Love to you, but you know, like last night was like a whole hour of comedy when I did my State of the Union address. So you know, sometimes people say like I'm being too silly. Sometimes people say I'm being too sad. I have to just be me. You know, like, you know, I can't live. You know, I'm trying to, as I mature, I'm trying to be respectful of other people's like viewpoints. I've always been, but like when you put yourself on a public platform like YouTube and you're connected around the world, you know, you have people of all different mindsets. But overall, look, I know I'm a respectful person. I don't need someone else to define who I am. But I have to share all the different moments in my mind. But overall, if you look at my 1,000+ videos, almost 2,000 now, you're going to see a very happy person, sometimes sad, but mostly happy. I think that's most people. I think I'm happier than most people. I think I'm positive than most people. I think I'm more inspiring than most people. So I think overall, but I also want to speak on, you know, just, and this isn't even a sad video tonight. This is, to me, is a very positive video. This is a video of, look, what are you doing in your life? What'd you do today? Did I do some things today I didn't want to do? Yeah, I had to do it. But I look back at 2 years ago, I'm in a better place than I was. I'm in a better place today than I was 2 years ago. And that's what I want for you. And that's what I want to continue to focus my mind on. Where do I want to be 2 years from now? Because I'm getting closer to death. We're getting closer to death. And you may die tomorrow. You may die in 10 minutes. Don't quit your job. Don't do this. Don't do nothing crazy unless you want to. Have there been some success stories where people just quit and change? Yeah. So should I tell you how to live? I'm not telling anyone how to live. I'm just sharing a viewpoint, a mindset, a thought that just came across my mind. You know, do I want to die? You know, like the whole movie, what was that movie? Like The Notebook. You know, some people have a vision of they want to die in the arms of their lover. I don't want to die in the arms of my lover. I just pray I pass peacefully, but I wouldn't be mad getting like a happy ending. Well, I don't even want that. I just want to have a good time in Florida. That's it. Teresa, Sam, the truck is super close to you. What? Oh, this truck right here? Yeah, let me roll down my window. They are. I didn't like that when they parked next to me. But here's the good news, Teresa. I don't live here. So, guess what? As soon as I start my car, I live somewhere else. I have no permanent neighbors for the rest of my life until I die. How do I want to die? With no permanent neighbors. Now, will that be the case? I don't know. At some point, I may buy an RV lot or maybe like 1,000 Trails membership. I don't know. Or a piece of land. But that truck is pretty damn close. That's true. Hank Life, bro. Thank you again, man. I appreciate that coffee super chat, brother. Thank you, Hank. How you doing, brother? How's everything with your life, man? Chad, I acknowledge that I do take life too seriously and it hurts me. Well, that's a good acknowledgement, brother. I used to be like that. I think it's good to take life seriously, but not too seriously. Balance is the key. Balance is the key. It's very hard to find balance. Everyone has their own different version of balance. And that's where I'm trying to seek now, is I'm balancing my life out. I got very extreme to lose weight. I got very extreme to get down to Florida as far as my mindset and what I would do. And now I'm kind of just balancing out my life, my career, my mind, to enjoy my life and sustain that balance. You don't want to be too serious. I remember I had a girl told me that, and that's why I thank God for a woman's perspective. She said, Sam, you're being too serious. She was right. But you also don't want to be too silly. You want to find a balance. But everyone has a different balance. So you got to be careful not to let someone else tell you how to be. It's a very thin, delicate line, is balance. Teresa, also hello. Teresa, thank you. Free to be me. That's my brother. Peace to the God in you, Sam. Well, peace to the God in you back. That's right. Many scriptures across different religions say that God lives inside you. So if God lives inside you, guess what? You necessarily don't need to go to church. Don't forsake the meeting of believers. But guess what? If you go to a internet chat room, if people are like-minded, those are your believers, right? So, as we grow and humanity evolves, you realize that, we aren't, in one sense, look, we're still human. We fail, I fail. And that's what makes us compassionate. You want to be compassionate. You don't want to let people take advantage. Sometimes people take too much advantage of your compassion. You got to find a balance. You want to be firm, but you also want to be merciful. It's a delicate balance. Good job. Good to see you, brother. Kerry, love from Wisconsin. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Kerry. Love to Wisconsin, man. Shout out to Ron Dane, was one of my favorite running backs. They call him the Great Dane from Wisconsin Badgers. Love and respect. He played for the Giants for a while. Love and respect you. Chet, like this snowstorm right now. There is nothing about it that makes me want to laugh. Well, brother, there ain't nothing about that. I don't want to die like that. You think I want to die in a snowstorm in New Jersey? Total disaster. Definitely don't want to die in a snowstorm in Minnesota. Now, I love Minnesota. I love New Jersey. I love Wisconsin. But I don't want to die there. I want to die on the sandy beaches of Florida. Is that true? That's very true. I looked at the ocean today. I said, that's my burial ground. That's where they'll put my oceans. I talked to a friend last night. I said, brother, look, if I go before you, have me cremated. I want to go in the ocean. This is where I want to die. I'm living where I want to die. If you're not living where you want to die, you better start making decisions. The older you get, the harder it is to make decisions. That's true. Chad, but I can't take this attitude to work, though. So, yeah, see that, Chad, I see you growing, brother. I'm very proud of you, Chad. I see you growing. I see you acknowledging the sad thought, but then disciplining the thought as best you can with the grace of God to not stay sad. That's the key to life. Acknowledge a sad thought, realize it will pass, hopefully, and do what you can. You got to do what you got to do, and then laugh. Good job. Chad, now he's crying. It's all right. I'm tough. People take life so seriously. But in the end, there's no point to really care about progress if we're all losers in the end. Well, to some extent, I think that's a very insightful comment, brother. Now, I get the context of it. Robert, hey, Sam. Peace and respect to you. Well, same back to you, Robert. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you. Where are you checking in from, Robert? Zakia, Alaska's in the house. Hey, Sam. Hey, everyone. I'll try to listen to the whole thing. That's okay. But I may be in and out at work. That's all right. Zakia, hope you're doing good. Good to see you. How's everything going with the van life? And how's Alaska? Tammy. Hey, Sam. Hey, Tammy. Woohoo, Sam. I hardly have time for myself anymore. That's not good. I don't even want to think about finding a girlfriend and having kids. Well, woohoo. Brother, I think you're on to something wise. I think you like your business. I think you like your freedom. And yes, I think you like some intimacy. But I don't think it's worth you being in a bad place mentally if you can't even find time for yourself now. How does every divorce end? I lost myself. So what should you do? After 9 o'clock, brother, after this live feed, you should watch some free porn. You should masturbate. You're not going to want to text anyone. That's what I do. And look, I ran into a girl that I saw at Starbucks, a girl that works at Starbucks. I ran into her in Planet Fitness last night. And we had eye contact. We had a little light conversation. But let me tell you something. Do I want to go home with her? No. I masturbate, but then as soon as I masturbate and I ejaculate, it's just lust. I don't want to share my life with anyone as far as like on an intimate level where I wake up in my Jeep Renegade next to them. Now, but some people do. Like I said, there's a whole movie, The Notebook, and different girls I've known. They want to die in the arms of their lover. I don't want to die in the arms of my. I just want to. I don't want to suffer. I just want to go gracefully, maybe in my sleep, but definitely in Florida. Definitely. Hank Life. I make a decision every day on my own. Hank Life. Great comment, brother. Totally great. Yeah, I'm in Ernvis, Florida, brother. Thank you, man. I love my Floridians. Now, I'm sorry for everyone else in Wisconsin. I love you too. And I love my guy, Chad. But, I got the Florida, man. I love you. Thank you, Hank Life. Teresa, great topic, Sam. Thank you. I appreciate the encouragement. Also scary to think about. It is. And I don't want anyone to be sad, but I think you should. I mean, I think my mom's thinking about that now. She's 70 going on 71, and she's in not the greatest physical shape, but not bad. But, sometimes when we talk, she says, Sam, I wonder if I'm going to die like this in this situation. And sometimes I want to save her, right? But you can't save people. You can only love them. Now, there's certain times you can help, but she's not destitute. So there's a lot of entanglement there that I really couldn't explain fully in a video. But, but she's even told me, like, look, Sam, I lived life on my terms. I lived the best life I could. But I think you got to wake up in life at one point. You got to say, look, is this how I want to die? Is this how my story's going to end? There's a lot of quotes out there on social media that says, if you ever catch yourself in a movie and you say you don't want, you have a right to say your story doesn't end like this. You have to look at your life and you say, look, is my life going to end like this? I woke up in my life and and I started making decisions. You got to. Hey, Rash, what's up, man? Canada's in the house. Hey, Sam. I think people are fish out of water. Well, thank you for watching that other video. You get it. When it comes to the lifestyle that they have been brainwashed through, I think you're right. Through TV and movies. I think you're right, too. I agree with that. I think the greatest problem is an alternative to rent and mortgage. Well, to a big extent, I agree with you, Arash. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well and your business, what you're selling vans is doing good, brother. I agree with you, man. I think we are brainwashed. Whether it's through the music we listen to sometimes when we're young, through the old, I think the biggest thing is peer pressure. I think, when you're young, and I don't think the people who peer pressure you are evil. They're just, like I say, I don't think really, there are some people that are psychopaths. So you can equivalent that to being evil. There's some people with bad character. You could equivalent that to maybe evil. But most people, I think, are just trying to hold on to their sanity. So even the people that introduce you to drugs or bad things, like, look, they're just trying to do the best they can. Everyone's trying to do the best they can in life. But at some point, you got to do you. And you got to define your life. And you got to say, look, this is how I'm going to die. It ain't going to be in New Jersey, having beers with my buddies after work. I don't want to live that life. I want to be down in Florida drinking ice water in Starbucks with no underwear on, about to go to a free campground. That's how I want to die. Now, some people don't want to die like that. I want to die like that. Love and respect. Antonio, how are the campgrounds? Any near the ocean? Yes, there are a few. There are several, actually. Some you have to pay, though. There's no free ones. I haven't seen any campground on the ocean that's free. There's none. So to get the free campgrounds, you got to go very much inland. Like I say, Florida's a huge state, and most of it is country land. As far as inland, the coastal areas, of course, they're populated resort, high-end areas. So there are a couple state parks on the coast. State parks range from $27 to $22 a night. And again, if you're a senior citizen, you're a resident of Florida, you get 50% off. So I'll die. If I don't have a home base, once I get 62, I'm getting 50% off state parks. So my rent is good. Like if today I was 62 years old and I said, look, now I'm getting too old to live without an air conditioner or something like that, then I go to the state park. I just switch up state parks every 2 weeks, and my rent's $400 a month. And I have no utility bill, and I have full hookups. Because at every state park I've been to in Florida, they got full electric, water, sewer, and they got bathrooms. And and if I was a senior citizen, I would only be paying $400 a month, utilities included. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. So for me, that's how I want to die. Because I think even if you had a home base, right? You figure you're going to pay at least $400 a year in taxes, and any type of maintenance or upkeep. So it's something to think about. Zakia, the original plan was to die in my 100th. We got to revise that. Let's see what she got to say. While skydiving, I'm not mad at you, dog. That's a good comment. I'm reevaluating nowadays. I love you, Zakia. That made me laugh. Good job, Zakia. If you can make someone laugh, that's a blessing from the Lord. Thank you. Hydration break. Thank you, Zakia. Teresa, don't pull yourself back from being too excited. Thank you, Teresa. Maybe those hurting souls need to see or feel your energy every day. Well, I like those emojis you gave me. Guy under the thing, Trent of water, guy dancing, palm tree, yes, and the world. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Teresa. I appreciate that. No, you're right. But it is a balance. It's a balance of being excited but under self-control. It's a balance. But you're right. You're right. What was the other thing I was thinking about? I was thinking about there's a scripture that says no one can fully understand your joy and no one can fully understand your pain. So like when you're at your happiness, people may be happy for you, but they can't fully get it. And when at your saddest, people may have compassion on you, but they don't fully feel it. But that being said, I do agree with Teresa that you should share your life. If you're at a good place, if you're not in a good place, then you got to take time for yourself and you got to isolate yourself maybe or get help or whatever you need to do. But like I say, there's different times in life we need help. But really what you're going to find is most of the work you have to do is going to be between you and yourself and God. Because, I got sick physically. I went to the hospital. Basically, you know what I basically found out is I got to take care of myself. I got to eat better. I got to change my diet. I got to change my lifestyle. Doctors didn't make that decision. They'll basically tell you, like, look, if you don't make decisions, this is how it ends up. And same thing in a relationship. If you find yourself in a bad relationship, you got to ask yourself, do I want my life to die like this? Either a domestic dispute, or even if you live your full life, you just live a resentful life and you die next to a bitter person. I don't want to die like this. There's plenty of people I know that got divorced very late in life. Why? They say, I don't want to die with this person. It's just a disaster. Now I'm not talking about you got a bad day with someone. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? I mean, it's like some things you just don't, it's very painful to separate yourself from people and things, but you have to ask yourself, is this how it's going to end? Not going to end like that for me in certain areas. Nope. Thank you very much, Teresa. I love you. Thank you. Hydration break. Chad, if I had a choice, thank you, brother, for sharing. If I had a choice, I choose not to die, but more of a missing person. That's interesting. If that don't work, my second choice is to sacrifice to save another. Well, brother, that's God bless you, man. If not that, then I shoot up with drugs and go out in a dream. All right, well, those are three very different options, brother. I'm not mad at you. I appreciate you sharing. I love you, brother. I remember watching a comedy episode with Martin Lawrence. I think it was a stand-up act. And I remember him saying, like, he said, fellas, what would you do if your lady was caught in a burning building? And he goes, I'm not going to lie to you. He goes, I would run up, but if the flames got too big, I'll say, oh, I love you. Throw down, whatever. And he went like, damn, I dropped my hat. Now, would I run into a burning building to save someone? I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know. I don't know if I'd do that. A dog, maybe. A MILF? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. Now, I know all the MILFs get upset about that one. But that's what I'm telling you. I'm not the guy you want to marry. I'm not. I don't know if I'd go in a burning building after you. I don't want to lie to you. I know you want me to say, because I don't know if I would, but that's why I can't get married, because I'm not willing to sacrifice them. I don't even want to spend too much time with you. There's no way I can run in a burning building for a MILF. I can't. I don't want to die like that. Get me upset. Don't get me upset. Hang life. What's your Instagram name? Thank you, brother. Instagram is the word inspire, the symbol _ the number 38. Inspire _ 38. What's yours, Hank? Thank you again, brother, for the love and respect to you and Ernvis. I hope I'm saying that right, Florida. I have to Google that because I don't know where that's at in Florida, brother. But thank you, Hank. I appreciate it, brother. I see you. I recognize you. I notice you. And I have gratitude towards your act of kindness. Thank you, brother. Gang of Youth, what's up, man? I pray for more blessings to come your way, Sam. Thank you, man. I feel that every time you leave a comment. Thank you. God bless. Same back to you, man. Keep up the good work. Thank you, man. Good night, sir. Gang of Youth, man. Thank you for always being positive. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Random videos. I want to die helping as many people as I can. Damn, I give you credit. I don't want to die like that. Like from a big fire? Damn. Or some kind of life-death situation where I put my life on the line for many others. Well, random videos, I give you a lot of love and respect, man. I give you a lot. I knew a guy that he was really into fighting fires. He was a firefighter. He loved fighting fires. Like I say, if the place is on fire, I don't think you want me coming to your house. I'm not. But like, I'll do a great inspirational video. That's my gift. Now, I don't know. None of us know how we'll react if like we're in that situation. So I'm joking a little bit. But like even Trump, remember when there was the Parkland shooting in Florida? Trump said he would have went, if he was the cop, he would have went in there guns a-blazing. But at the same time, he dodged the draft. Now, I'm not upset, but I'm just trying to say no one knows how you're going to act until you're in that situation. Submarine vet. Yes, sir. Submarine vet. Laughing. Good. I love now Hillary too. I don't think Hillary would have went into Parkland either. So I'm fair. I don't know. I love everyone. I don't care who you vote for. I just don't be upset with me. Hank, I take life one day at a time. Hank, That's one of the best comments. I take life one day at a time. I got that tattooed on my back, actually. Good job, Hank. Take the good with the bad. Hank, another good comment, brother. Amen. Terry, what's up, man? North Georgia's in the house. Hey, Sam. Great topic. Thank you, man. Terry, you got to keep going, man. Terry, you're very close to your dream, man. Sell that house. Don't negotiate too hard over the sale price. Get the hell out of there, brother. You got to go forward now. You're very close. Let's read what you got to say. Agent and photography were here today. Okay, good. He's selling his house. Terry's selling his house, then he wants to buy an RV, and he wants to get the hell out of North Georgia, even if he keeps a home base there. Goes on the market Sunday. Yes, praise the Lord. It's now or never. Yes, yes, yes. No regrets. Terry, please, prayer emoji for our brother Terry, and please keep him in prayer. I'm praying for you, brother, to sell that house quickly and to buy his RV or whatever he wants to buy and to hit the road to live his life. Terry does not want to die in North Georgia in that godforsaken house. Terry is thankful to the Lord for that house. He's thankful for every blessing in his life, but he knows that's not how he wants to die. He's got more left in his soul. He's got to output. And brother, I love you. Hank, my life is great. Well, I have my little 10. Hank, well, praise the Lord, brother. I'm not mad at that, man. I'm happy that you feel good about life. That's positive, man. Thank you. Buck, that was legendary. Disaster emoji? I want to die with no permanent neighbors. Oh, that's good. That's true. Look, this guy right here. You see how close he parked to me? Let me roll down my window again. Would you want to die with a neighbor that close? Now, when you stay at the Thousand Trail campgrounds, that's how close they park, okay? And they got the sewer hose coming out the side of their RV, electric hookup, and the guy's coming out drunk. Now, you think you're going to live in free Thousand Trail membership. Yeah, you're also going to have a drunk guy parked that close to you in a campsite. You saw no Mac? Talk about. All right, let's stay positive. Hank, oh, Terry, thanks for the meaningful topics, brother. Thank you everyone for saying positive words. It means something to me, and I appreciate you guys coming in here because you guys keep me company. Thanks for the meaningful topics. Thank you. Not where you do your laundry and reflex. Yeah. I hear you. Buck, that's my guy, South Florida. Coming up on 25 here. That's how young you are? And I feel like since I was born in South Florida, I can't leave. You don't want to. Even when I want to change you, I don't know. Well, do what you want, but I don't think you want to leave South Florida, not for Jersey. I have to say, this place is where I want to die. Yes. Taking into account the vibe and the logistics, brother. Let me tell you something. Now, this is what I recommend. Live in South Florida or Ernville, Florida. Shout out to my guy, Hank. But just go on vacation somewhere else. Like if once in a while you miss snow, then go to Aspen or whatever. Once in a while you want to go to West Coast and visit, go on vacation. Go to vacation and visit your mom in New Jersey, but but don't live there. Now, unless you want to. I don't want to tell anyone how to live, but what I'm trying to tell you is I want to die in Florida, man. I love Florida. Buck Porter, turn that shot up, brother. Hank, I live in my van. There you go, brother. With my 10-pound dog. That's what you meant. That's magical, man. Hank, man, love and respect. What type of dog is 10 pounds, man? We got like a Chihuahua. See, now there's people out there, man, living full-time this life, man. And Florida's the place to be. If you're living in your car, Florida or maybe California, but for me, there's plenty of ways that you can live very cheaply in your vehicle in Florida, and it's magical. Hank's doing it with a dog, man. Hank, I've been married 3 times, and I'm happy with my dog in the van. Hank, me and you, I'm sorry that you had to go through that 3 times, brother. I really am, and no, but I'm happy that you found your happy place. All you need is your dog and your van. Let me tell you something. I love vehicle living. And especially if you have a van, and as you get older, a van is plenty of room. So for me, as long as you have your mental wits to be able to, I look at my lifestyle now, and I love living in a vehicle. I love it. I'm not up at night saying, damn, I wish I lived a different life. I'm not. When I was in the house and when I was in New Jersey, I wished I lived a different life. I don't want to live this life. Last night I went to a campground and it was very quiet, very peaceful. And I put all my window shades up and I put my earbuds in my thing. I watched some YouTube in the back of my Jeep. And I was like, and I had a nice breeze coming on, my fan on me. And I was like, damn, I love this, man. I love it. And I was like, you could hear like the crickets or whatever was out in the wild, like making noise. And I said, this is magical. And that's how I want to die. I mean, I don't want, I'm not trying, I want to live a little bit longer in Florida. I just got to Florida. I don't want to die yet. Well, as long as I can stay healthy and everything go good. But I'm just trying to share with you. I'm very thankful. Teresa, Sam, how long do you date? Hello, Kitty. Uh-oh. I feel like she really did a number on you. She did. I'll answer that though. Yet I'm glad to see you doing your life anyway. Thank you, Teresa. Well, I joke about a girl I dated with Hello Kitty. It was about a year run, and probably only about 2 months were like 2 or 3 months were good. But I have to be fair. Like I joke around with that. It was a disaster, but she was fair to me. I did it to myself. I played the game. I was trying to seduce her a little bit too. It takes two to tango. I lost the game. So sometimes like you hear that frustration of the loss, but she did some good things for me. I'm thankful for her in my life, even though it was very painful. And I'm glad I got away from her. I didn't need to get away from her. But I want to show respect to her in my own way that, I joke around sometimes on here, but it wasn't her fault. It was my fault a little bit of immaturity, a little bit of, that was my first relationship. When I was dating a girl with the Hello Kitty, that was my first time getting back in the game after like a 3-year hiatus. Like I was Michael Jordan, and I retired for like 3 years. I went to just eat food and play with my dog. And then I started losing weight. I started getting in shape. And then I got back into the social life. So I came back as Michael Jordan with the number 4-5 on me. And like Nick Anderson stole a ball from me in the finals, but I wasn't in game condition. I wasn't ready to play the game again. So the bottom line is it wasn't her fault. I take accountability for it. I played the game just as much as she did. And I'm thankful for her. And it was a disaster. Look, all relationships end in a disaster, even the good ones. And and what I've learned in life is I don't want a relationship. I am so sure of that at this point. I do not want to die in the loving arms of a lover. I don't even want a companion. I don't want to die in the arms of a cold-hearted nurse either. And I hope I have a good. I don't want to die in the arms of anyone. I want to live a peaceful life. I pray that I have several great years, maybe even decades of living financially free, living in my vehicle, doing my creative gifts, going all around the world, spreading the good news of the nomad life and free porn on YouTube, and Trenta Icewater at night. And, until I'm about 80, I just lived this good life. And then all of a sudden, I just go to sleep one night after free porn. I'm at peace with God. God loves me. God ushers me into the pearly gates. I see my dog again. And that's how my life ends. That's how I hope. Queen. Hey, Queen. Hello, Sam. How are you doing? I want that. How are you, Queen? How was your day? Queen, hydration break. Queen, my day was pretty good. Overall, I have to say I'm thankful. It was warm today, and at the end of my day, I got to walk on the beach, and I did a video I'm going to upload tomorrow morning of a guy feeding a live fish, feeding a pelican a fish. I caught it when I was at the beach today at night, so I'm going to upload that tomorrow morning. If you guys want to see a pelican eat a fish whole, watch the video tomorrow. Queen, I have a big day ahead tomorrow. We'll pray for you, Queen. Hello, everyone. Hey, we're gonna pray for you. Prayer emoji to you, Queen. I hope your day goes good. Don't have anxiety, Queen. Queen, just be yourself. Whenever you're nervous, if you ever have to go to a doctor's appointment, if you ever have to go to a job interview, if you ever have to do anything in life, go live on YouTube. Just remember one thing. Just be yourself, and just try your best. Terry. I like to die in my RV. That sounds good to me. With my dog staying free at Monserrate. I don't know where that is, but it sounds like me, you, and Hank got the same idea. Now, truth be told, I did read an article like last week, a local Florida newspaper, where a wife killed her husband in the RV. She was by Orlando in an RV resort. She killed her husband there. Then she came by Melbourne, Florida, and she was staying at a campground, like a Thousand Trails type campground. And the neighbors reported a stench from the RV. The cops came on a wellness check, and they found she had killed her husband, and she was driving around with her husband for about 2 weeks in the RV. His body had decayed. Total disaster. That's why I don't want a relationship. Jesse O, what if it was a baby in that burning building, Sam, laughing. Well, Jesse, you want to know that answer? Shit. Well, the dog is the only one that got a chance. A dog is the only one that maybe I'm going to that burning building for. To me, if it's a baby, no, I don't want to be negative. I want to stay positive. I want to stay positive. I want to stay positive. I love you. I love you. I love you, Jesse. I stay positive. Hank, no problem. Just a few dollars makes me feel good that you really appreciate it. No, Hank, I appreciate that. Thank you, brother, so much. Love and respect to you and your dog. And thank you. I do. Thank you, Hank. James, fingers crossed with this life crisis stuff, Sam, baby. Yeah, amen. No, look, there's people going through some real crisis. And sometimes, we all feel that. Just remember, take life one day at a time. Put one foot in front of the other. Simplify your life. Simplify your life as best you can. That's the best answer I have for you guys. That's what I do. I practice what I preach. I'm not saying everyone should live like me, but what I'm saying is that you should simplify your life as much as possible. You should only keep healthy relationships. It'll just give you the best shot at life to live your best life. That's the only thing I could tell you. Luke, what's up, Sam? I was thinking about today. Positive vibes to you tonight, too. Luke, thank you for always being positive, man. I know you got your own issues that you struggle with. Well, brother, I appreciate you. I hope your thrifting is going well, and good to see you, brother. Emoji Meme. Good evening, Sam. Hey, Emoji Meme. I remember you. James. I'm off tomorrow, Sam. Well, that's exciting. And really need to do what you said last week. Yes, recharge your batteries. Battery emoji. Sleeping is wisdom. Getting up. Going to the gym. Grooming yourself. Hygiene. Laundry. Self-care. Taking the time to walk in the park or walk by the beach. All those things, brother. Self-care the crap out of your life, man. Good job. Emoji Meme. Palm tree emoji. Good emoji. I like it. Thank you, Terry. Well said. Thanks, everyone. 2 prayer emojis. Yeah. Good job, Terry. Tara from Kentucky. At work on her lunch break. You're working late. Glad I could catch part of the show. And then she gave, yes, she making that money emoji. Tara, hydration break to you. I hope your job's going good. Hey, Tara. Tara's doing good. She got a new place. Terry, all you, Terry's about to break down the science. All you young people, listen to Sam. Yeah, thank you. Live on your own life. Well, that's true. And be uncommon. That's true. Look, even people I disagree with, whether it's politically or religiously, one thing I do as I get older, I respect about people is that if they're living their own life on their own terms, as long as they're not hurting someone, I say, you know what? They have that part of it right. It's so easy in society because everything in society is almost structured to make you not think about how you want to die. I mean, more or less, it makes you want to think about, well, what do I do to go to college? What do I do to get money? And you need to think about all that stuff. But you got to also think about, what type of life do you want to live? Because while you're planning on all the society things, your life is passing you by. And you got to be very conscious of that. Jacqueline, I watched a documentary about Dr. David Goodall. I don't know him. He lived to 104. I don't know if I want to live that old. And decided to get assisted suicide. I can understand that. Because he didn't want to be a burden. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And wasted and was tired of things. I can understand that. He went out his own way. I can understand that. I'm not trying to say I recommend it or anything, because it's a hard thing to say you recommend, right? But I just want to say I understand it, because I do. Look, but then I catch myself in my mind, and this is why I tell myself, be thankful for what you have, right? Make the most of your life right now. Live as responsibly as you can, because I don't want you to make irresponsible decisions that make you suffer in life more. But I want you to make decisions that make you try to enjoy life better. At least that's what I try to do. And I'm practicing what I preach. If you look back at my videos in my life, I'm trying to, I'm just sharing with you my mindset. For the better or the worse, this is how I live my life. And, thank you, Jacqueline. I hear that. Yeah, Jacqueline says, lived a long life. I don't know if you want to live past 90. I don't even know if you want to go that far. But just remember, just live now, though. Live now. Like Nas said. Nas had a whole song about that. Just live now, Queen. I want my days to end happy. I like that. No worries. I like that, too. Just peaceful. I like that. And I would like to die in peaceful place near my family. Queen, I like that comment, Queen. Hello, Tara. Queen, good job. Jacqueline. Queen, I wanted to answer your question from the other night. I like Equal exchange, 70% dark chocolate. Oh, that's the chocolate. Yeah, I understand that. Alternate man. It's better to die with a rattlesnake than a Western woman these days. Well, I don't want to make that judgment, but I understand. I understand. But there's some great women out there. There's some great men. There's some bad women out there. There's some bad men. There's good and bad in everything. I try not to generalize because it's negative. But I understand the sentiment of the comment. But I want to address like the negative part of life because I feel it's insincere not to address it. But I also want to be a positive person. I don't want to be a negative person. I don't want to die like that. I don't want to ignore the negative parts of life because I think that's disingenuous. But I don't want to die a negative person. I think my father's going to die a negative person. And I don't want to die like that. I love my father. I mean, I don't talk to him anymore, but I want peace for his soul. But I could see like how he was going to end his life. I don't want to be negative. Like I say, who's my hero? My mom. I mean, my mom's not perfect, but at least she's always tried to be positive as best she could. And, for me, that's something I try to do. Hank, my Instagram, all right, we're going to follow it. It's Hanks_van_life. I'm going to check it out, brother. Thank you. I want to see the dog too. Tara, Sammy, I made it to the gym. You're doing great today. You're doing a lot of good stuff here. Put in about an hour. Good. It feels great. I'm so happy for you. I got the package that includes the monthly body fat percent scan. What package? Oh, you got the other. Oh, you went to the other gym. I forgot the name of the gym. Tanning and hydro massage. I like the hydro massage. I really use those though. Tara's living she's living a good life, Tara. She got a new place. She got a new gym membership. She's doing good at her job. Tara, I'm very happy for her. I'm very proud of you. I like to see people do good. Good job, Tara. I want to see some, if you want to share, I'm following Tara on Instagram. I want to see some pics on there. If you want to share, you don't have to share. Queen. Okay, what is equal exchange 70% dark chocolate? I never heard of that. I think I heard of that. I think I've bought that before back in it's got like an animal on the front and it donates a percent to endangered species animals. I think that's it. I've eaten that before. AJ, that's our brother from Miami living full time in his Toyota Prius. Hank's living in his van with his dog in Ernvist, Florida. AJ is living full-time in his Toyota Prius, no dog, just trading stocks down in Miami Beach. Let's see what AJ got to say. No politician will ever save you. That's true. Save yourself. That's true. Politics do matter, though. Policy matters. Not the politics. The policies matter. And some presidents make a difference. But don't get caught in that negative zone. Speak your truth. Debate policies, but then you got to let it go too. You got to do all those things. AJ, good to see you, brother. How's everything, man? Tara, hi, Queen. That's the up, down face emoji. Queen, you're very smart. Balance is the key to a healthy life and success. Queen, good job. Good job, Queen. Good job. Sam, my grandpa and grandma got into a divorce at age 80. That's interesting, brother. Yeah, crazy. That's a good comment, man. Yeah, it's good to know that. Yeah, I can understand why. It's like, but it is also a little bit crazy. Like, damn, it's eight. But that's what you say. You say you're 80 years old, right? And you just say, this isn't healthy. I can't die like this. It's just too much on my soul. The older I get, the less I could take my mind. I mean, and that's why I think as you get older, I think there's a natural desire to downsize. As you get older, there's a natural desire to downsize because your mind is older and you can't take as much anxieties anymore. You can't take as much worries. You're fragile. Not only are your bones fragile, are you scared of a fall, but you're scared of too much pressure on your mind. And in my opinion, that's why I think most old people, one of their major things they're working on is downsizing. Because you don't want that burden on your mind anymore. And I can't even take it at 38 going on 39. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. Maybe because I had everything so young and I always went at it when I was very young. I'm done. I want to, look, I like what Queen said, and I'm very similar. I just want to live a peaceful life. I don't want to hurt anyone. I want to try to be a positive influence in society. I want to do what I have to do, but I want to use my creative gifts. I want to live a peaceful life. I want to live a peaceful life, and that's it, a simple life. Woohoo. Oh, yeah, I read the good comment. Teresa, Sam, for the record, you have me in complete laugh. Good. It's good to laugh. Thank you. with some of these answers tonight. Well, good. I'm glad you're laughing. Thank you for sharing. This is great. All caps. Thank you. Teresa, I love you. Brendan, Jersey's in the house. Disaster. I love Jersey. When does a person die? And what's up, Sam? Good to see you, Brendan. Love to you, brother. When does a person? Oh, here comes the girl. Well, she got 2 kids. One kid's crying. Sometimes when I see a mother with the kid crying and the mother's very frustrated with the kid, I think about how good my mom was. Because I know how much anxiety it must be. You got a kid crying. The kid wants to go in Starbucks before it closes. You're thinking about your own problems in life. My mom she always did good for us, though. I mean, she always pretty much gave us what we wanted. And I look at that now, I say, my mom, she took care of us. I have a lot of compassion, people raising kids. That ain't easy. How do we die? When does a person die? I think you die whenever. I was reflecting on that. That's a good question. I think you have to take a level of risk. I think, like Queen said, you got to balance it, though. And risk not necessarily meaning like you do something like that can really hurt you. Skydiving, take all your money and put it on a casino gambling table. Not necessarily that. But I'm just talking about that you progressively take the steps towards your dream life. And some of those steps are going to require you walking in faith. And some of the desires, the dreams you have in life, whether they're physically, financially, emotionally, they require some risk. But there's a delicate balance of risk and stability. And I think that we're in a constant journey to find that balance. But I believe that we die when we get old physically. Physically, our body decays. I think we die when we stay in a relationship that no longer is good for us emotionally. I think we emotionally die. And I felt like with the Hello Kitty girl, even though I love and respect her, I felt like I emotionally died in that relationship. And it's like I might as well have died. I mean, I felt like death. I think we mentally die when our mind is completely shutting down from all the life's burdens and we can't turn off our mind. And I think we spiritually die when we don't seek a higher understanding of ourselves and of life. But I think you need a balance of all those things and then laughter and hydration break. Love verse. Queen, what are you doing, Tara? She's working. She's on work break. Queen, trying to water. Good emoji. Tara, sitting in the break room at work. I hope you have earbuds in because I'm about to talk about free porn. I'm not. It's raining outside. Yuck. I love you, Tara. That's why I can't move. I don't want to die in Kentucky. I would love to see Tara before I die, but I don't want to die in Kentucky. I want to die in South Florida. I love you, Tara. Chad. Hello. Seems my feed has glitched. Is there anyone here? I see you, Chad. I see you, brother. You're seen. Chad, I am on. I see you. Tara. I see you, Chad. Yeah. Chad. Hey, Tara, Queen. Brandon. It's when they are forgotten. That's an interesting comment. People die when they're forgotten. Well, I mean, for me, I like this part of my night when I connect with people. I have some friends I call. But for the most part, 99% of my day, I could be forgotten by society. Nobody kind of knows where I go at night. I kind of got like my own life. I got nobody checking up on me. I call my mom every day, so I know she, like, if I wasn't around, she would say something's wrong. But other than that, I don't know. I don't feel forgotten, though, because for me, I don't know. I like my own company, and I think you can initiate conversation with somebody. Like, I initiate live chats. I initiate sharing my life on YouTube. So, I'm not forgotten because you have to initiate to a level of connection. So a lot of times people say, well, everyone's forgotten me. But at the same time, you have to initiate a level of connection. Now, you take a risk sharing your life. Whether it's a girl relationship, I took a risk opening up myself to another girl. I take a risk sharing my life, my privacy on YouTube. You take a level of a risk sharing, but you need to establish some level of connection at some point. And so, sometimes when people say they're forgotten, sometimes that's a pity party mentality. But I don't want to also, though, disvalue their true feeling. I'm sure they really feel that way. So I don't want to speak negative to them. But we have to do the work of our life. Excuse me. Chad. Okay, thank you, Tara. Queen. Hello, Chad. How are you? Hank Life. My mom always told me to be happy. That's good advice. And enjoy life over 1 hour away from me. Brother, you got good advice, man. You got good advice, Hank Life. I like that, man. Chad, my mom told me, like sometimes people say, Sam, what's the best piece of advice you ever got? And this is it. Never let anyone control you. That was the best piece of advice I ever got from my mom. Chad, contemplating my demise to stay at peace, Queen. How are you? Okay. Queen, I'm great. Chad, smiling. Good. It's good to smile, Chad. Stay positive, brother. Chad's partying? There you go, Chad. Stay positive. Chad, about to take off my third shift job. Brother, amen. I'm proud of you, brother. I'm proud of you, brother, for hanging in there. Chad, I know you went through some dark times these past couple months. I'm proud of you, brother. You're doing the best you can. And you're staying positive and you're laughing. To me, that's a sign of a champion. Just someone that's hanging in there trying to make the most of their life, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, brother. And I often say, look, if you're going to be a nomad, the best thing to do is work a night shift. That way you don't have to worry about parking, which is your biggest issue. And then during the day, you can go to any park and legally comply with the law. So third shift is not a bad gig, man. Queen, what's wrong, Chad? Queen, wow, okay, Chad, I'm feeling cuckoo. Chad, did I spell that right? Yolanda, hey, Yolanda. Hey, Sam, how's everybody good? Yolanda saw me on Instagram. I posted a picture of the ocean. Chad, Minnesota weather is really, it's like reality poop on my head. Well, I can understand that. Chad, you know what it is, brother. You don't want to die in Minnesota, but I also respect that you're doing life responsibly. You're doing what you have to do. I believe in you, Chad. Just keep taking those steps. You already shown that you got what it takes because you visited other places and you have what it takes, brother. You've already proven it to yourself. So don't sell yourself short. Jacqueline, I think you die when you don't do what you love and stop learning. Jacqueline, that's a good comment. Now, sometimes I've stopped doing what I love because I felt like it wasn't making progress. I was just losing at it. So, but also I discovered YouTube through that. So I do enjoy, I love doing YouTube. In one aspect or another, I would always want YouTube to be a part of my life. It allows me to connect with others without the heavy commitment of relationship. So that fulfills my need for connection. Because I don't want to die in a relationship. I don't want to like meet someone and live, I don't want to do that. But everyone's different. Queen, I'm good. And you, Yolanda? Backwoods Dylan's in the house. Real talk, brother. I hope you're doing good, man. Peace emoji, hang loose emoji, peace. Coffee emoji, palm tree, and 100. Dylan, love and respect to the Northwest, brother. Good to see you. Emoji Mimi. She gave the magical all different color hearts. Good job, Emoji Mimi. May West, hey, May. How are you? Is it warmer in Brooklyn or is it still cold? I know yesterday it was warm up there. But today it probably dropped back down a little bit. How you doing, May? How's everything with your life? Tara, back to the production floor, guys. Much love. Good night, Tara. Best of luck to you on your job. We love you. We're proud of you, Queen. Good night, Tara. Chad, I may die tonight by sliding on ice. No, don't say that. God forbid. Into a deer. Oh, God. And then flipping my car into a ditch. That's too graphic, brother. Because my attitude of not wanting to go to work. Nah, it's okay. I know you're just playing, but brother, this is what I tell you. The hardest part about every job is just showing up. And here's the good news, Chad. The one thing I liked about working a night shift is once you show up, it shouldn't be too many people bothering you. It should be a peaceful thing, right? Because that's why I like working night shift. I have to deal with too many people. So just get there, brother. Drive safely. And I'm very proud of you, brother. And it's not going to be forever. You keep making your decisions, brother, so that you can live your own life on your terms, man. Chad, bye, Tara. Yolanda at Queen. Good to hear you. Queen's on fire. I'm all right, thanks. Right, what's up, man? I lived with a girl for almost 2 years. The whole entire dynamic of that life turned me off. Praise the Lord, says the choir. Of that relationship game for life. I'm in agreement with you, brother. Glad it happened, though. Same page. Learned a ton. Ryan, me and you on the same page, brother. Good comment. Queen, Yolanda, you're welcome. Jacob, hey, Jacob, what's up, man? Hey, Sam. I'm at my first work event. There you go. Golf. Just wanted to check in. Thank you, brother. I'll watch the live later. Love and respect, brother. Love and respect back to you. I hope your event goes well. And I'm glad to hear that you're just out there living your best life, man. Thank you, Jacob. We love you, brother. Ryan B. The single life. is the life for me. Well, me and you both, brother. And I thank God I knew that now. I'm only 25, brother. Thumbs up, brother. If you figured it out at 25, you're a step ahead of me because I didn't figure it out until I was about 30. Good job, man. Hank Lane, Ryan B. Also, very good to see you, Sam. Same to you. I appreciate live streams. Well, I appreciate you guys coming in because without you guys, it wouldn't be as magical. So I'm thankful. When I'm able to watch, I want everyone to have the freedom to do whatever they want. I don't want to control people, and I appreciate the love. Wally, what's up, man? Hey, Sam. I lasted 3 hours in my truck last night. Well, hey, that's okay. That's a start. Good job. Laughing. I worked my mom's today. There you go. Bed is better. See, you're going to figure it out. That's great. Bed is better. He just started. Bed is better in his truck now. It's a Chevy S10 cramped. I'll buy new soon. Love and respect. Wally, it's going to get better the longer you live in your vehicle. You're going to figure it out. And if it doesn't, then you change. But give it time. Give it a couple months, brother. Good job. Good to see you, man. Yolanda, your IG was soothing. Yes, my Instagram is the word inspire, the symbol _ the number 38. What do I post on there? Just inspirational quotes, pictures of the beach, and pictures of me naked. Just kidding. I don't do that. Hank Life. I'm boss in my life. First time. There you go. No girlfriend, no wife. I'm not mad at that. I was married 3 times and divorced. Brother, Hank, you're free. Now, we love and we respect the past life, but now you got to go forward, and I'm very proud of you. Good job. Yeah, you're free. Living free. I'm not traveling van doing it in the same situation as you. I'm with you. Jill's in the house. Jill 2000 Talcum. Hey, Sam. 40 tonight. Grantor tractor came and plowed my yard. And then she goes, yeah, and then 3 snowflake emojis. Jill, I love you with all my heart. You got to get the hell out of there. Unless you're happy. If you're happy, I'm happy. Chat. It would be nice if there were no people on this third shift. Well, I can understand that. Oh, but you work at a casino? Okay, that's different. So unfortunately, there is always people, but God buffers me to the bull jazz. Brother, that's a good perspective. And if you work in a casino, you probably got a couple of hot girls that are waitresses there. So Chad, it ain't all negative, right? Chad, but I'm off. But I'm off, so I will see you tomorrow night. Chad, we love you, brother. Thank you for coming in here tonight. Thank you, everyone, man. That's love. Queen, you're welcome, Sam. We love you, Queen. Smack Dog's in the house. That's my brother on Instagram. Let me take a hydration break, brother. My brother, I think he's from New York, too. Smack Dog, what's up, man? We're not smacking the dog. That's just his tag name. I will never do that. What's up, Sam? Heading to the Carolinas. There you go, brother. Get out of New York. Heading to the Carolinas, man, to see how the vibe is. Well, brother, check in. Let me know, because are you going to North Carolina, South Carolina? It's a different vibe. It's not, but you got to check it out for yourself. And then he goes, if it doesn't work out, maybe I'll head to Florida. Well, I think that's what you should do, brother. And help you out with the Asian Mills, bro. Yeah, bro, you got to get down here. Because let me tell you something. We on fire down here, man. North Carolina, South Carolina, a little drought with the Asian Mills, man. Smack a dog. You got to get down here, man. You got to get down here. It's very magical. Queen, I'm glad I made it tonight, Queen. We love you. Hank was born in NYC. Yeah. Smack a dog. Check out the Carolinas, brother. But direct message me on Instagram if you want to know the spot in Florida for the Asian Mills, man. Very nice down here. Yolanda, see you tomorrow, Sam. Love and respect. I love you, Yolanda. Stay positive. I know you're going to do some stuff. Stay positive. We love you. We appreciate you. Stay positive. Tony, what's up, man? Saxophone's in the house. Hey, Sam. I just made it to a friend's in Pittsburgh. How's your day going? And the show, oh, good. I was thinking about you with the show. He had a show last night in New Jersey. I thought it was today, or maybe today. And it went great. Was thoroughly happy with it. Praise the Lord, brother. See, you were nervous and you did it. The show, I got you. I was thinking about you with that. Tony, a.k.a. Saxaholics, you showed up. Showing up is the hardest part, but you're using your gift. You're dying how you want to die. Using your gift, playing your saxophone. And I'm very proud of you, brother. I know it's probably a disaster in Pittsburgh with the weather, but Pittsburgh itself is a nice city. I've been to that city. The most magical part about Pittsburgh is it's like an inner island, and it's connected with bridges. And all the bridges go like to different parts of like PA. It's really pretty magical, but no beach. Not too magical. But love and respect to Pittsburgh. All right, guys and girls. I gave it the best I got. And I appreciate you guys coming in here, giving it the best you got. I love you guys. And I appreciate your time and your respect and your support. And just try to ask yourself, how do you want your life to end? How is your life living? And try to think about that in positive tone, not in a negative, destructive tone, in a positive tone, to encourage you to start to make decisions to live your best life. All right, because that's what I want for myself, and that's what I want for everyone. And I know that we need God's grace along the way. We want good people, supportive people in our life, not people that we have to fight with, but people that encourage us. All right, stay positive, do the best you can. Taffy, good to see you, brother. Love to you, man. Thank you. Peace to you.